Conflicting casualty figures have continued to trail the Nairobi's Westgate Mall terror attack. While the Red Cross says that 43 people died and 150 others were injured, the Kenyan government puts the number of deaths at 59 and the injured at 175. This is coming as 3 lucky women were rescued today. At least 1,000 people have been rescued since yesterday, but 30 other hostages remain holed up in Nairobi's Westgate Mall. Al-Shabaab says it carried out the attack on the shopping market center in response to Kenyan military operations in Somalia. The terror group on its Twitter account insists that they will not negotiate with the Kenyan officials over the standoff. But President Uhuru Kenyatta maintains that he is familiar with such terrorist attacks and will hunt down the perpetrators no matter where they hide.
I stand with the families of those who have lost their lives and extend every Kenyan's deepest condolences. I ask God to give you comfort as you confront this tragedy. And I know what you feel, having also personally lost very close family members in this attack. The despicable perpetrators of this cowardly act hoped to intimidate, divide, and cause despondency amongst Kenyans. They would like us to retreat into a closed, fearful, and fractured society where trust, unity, and enterprise are difficult to muster. An open and united country is a threat to evildoers everywhere. With our values of solidarity and love for our homeland, we fought proudly and bravely to secure the freedom to lead our lives as we choose. Our choice is codified in our Constitution. We have overcome terrorist attacks before. In fact, we have fought courageously and defeated them within and outside our borders. We will defeat them again. Terrorism, in and of itself, is the philosophy of cowards.
Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta. And to Germany now, voting has begun for the elections with Chancellor Angela Merkel vying for a third term in charge of Europe's most powerful economy. Polls suggested Mrs. Merkel's Christian Democrats may take the largest number of seats in parliament, but Mrs. Merkel's coalition partners, the Free Democrats, may not gain the 5% vote share required to win any seats. Now, if that happens, she may have to consider a coalition with her main rival pair, the Social Democrats. A coalition of center-left, and Green parties is also a possibility. Elections in Germany are often followed by a period of several weeks of coalition talks before the final shape of the government emerges. And on sports news, ahead of the IBA World Championship holding in Almaty in Kazakhstan, the Nigerian Boxing Federation has invited 30 boxers and 4 coaches to camp. President of the NBF, Brigadier General Kenneth Minima, believes the camping is important if Nigeria must do well at the championship. The boxers invited were among those who participated at the National Men and Women Open Boxing Championship held at the National Stadium in Lagos. The International Amateur Boxing Association World Championship, which will hold from October the 10th to the 27th, will see Nigeria competing in all the weight categories. Some of the boxers invited are Wasiu Taiwo, Friday Osage, and Muhyiddin Olakojo. And that's it on News Track. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Melinda Akinami.
One city, 18 million people and counting. Over 18 million dreams of a better life, and a team tasked to bring those dreams to reality. What is their game plan? What goals have been achieved? Who are the players? Find answers on Deadline Lagos every Saturday at 3:30 p.m. only on Channels Television.
Coming up next, question time.
You see, life has just got easier. You stay connected to Channels TV, where news and innovations are shaping our world. Simply log on to channelstv.com to get the breaking news. Browse the homepage according to what matters to you. Tap on the extended coverage of business, sports, politics, lifestyle, infotech, entertainment, health, world news, and lots more. Click on the live link and see the news in real time. Do you want to watch the latest video of the day? It's just a click away. Friend us on Facebook, YouTube, follow us on Twitter, Google+, participate in Channels TV poll, and share your comments. It's a website you can talk to. Your voice will be heard. ChannelsTV.com. The news at your fingertips.
You know when it's hot, it is sweltering. And when it's cold, it could be frigid. Water levels are rising. Flood is rampant. Diseases are on the increase. Green monster flourishes on our waterways. Scientists say it is climate change. Politicians negotiate it, and world leaders debate it. But what do you make of it? Understand your climate. Make sense of the world on Earth File. Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the program. This week we shall be focusing on the National Power Training Institute of Nigeria, NAPTIM, an institute which was established by the federal government on March the 23rd of 2009 and commenced full operation in September of that same year, 2009. Now, the primary purpose for its establishment is to provide training for the power sector personnel and coordinate training activities in the sector. Now, in pursuit of this mandate, NAPTIM has already taken over the management of existing regional training centers of the PHCN. Now, recently this year, NAPTIM also stepped up power training technology with the installation and inauguration of electric power system simulator and mechanical training workshop in the NAPTIM Regional Training Center in Ijora, Lagos State. However, we ask, is that all that has been undertaken by the Institute? What other remarkable things have been going on within the year, or better still, the last quarter of the year, in terms of capacity building, completion of its permanent site, contributions from the government to the Institute via the SHOPI program, and the NAPTIM Graduate Skill Development Program, that's the NGSDP. Our guest, Engineer Ruben Okeke, the Director General of NAPTIM, speaks to us on recent happenings and, of course, the Institute's challenges as it affects the power sector transformation drive of the federal government. I'm Ayatunde Balogun, and you're welcome to Question Time. All right, let's start off this way. Looking at NAPTIM, within the last quarter of the year, what can you tell us? Give us a picture of what's been going on within the Institute.
Thank you, Ayo. we were about